Origin PC family. We're back again for another Towelliee live build. I feel like we just did one. I feel like it's like deja vu. We just did one. Towelliee with the resub at 91 months. If there is echo, I do remind you guys that PA and I are in the same room, so I do apologize if there is any echo. But we're back. We're here to do the 40 series live build. We did Towellee's giveaway PC last week. Yes, there will be echo. As I mentioned, PJ and I are in the same room, so I do apologize. I will try my best. I'm going to move the mic a little bit closer. Let's see if I can make it a little bit closer. But yes, as I mentioned, we did Towellee's giveaway PC last week. So if you guys do want a chance and did not have a chance to check it out, the VOD is still live, but that giveaway has not started yet. As a reminder, that giveaway will start November 28th with the WoW expansion pack that is set to release. But we're here today. We're doing Towellee's 40 series build. I believe we have the specs. I'm not sure if we have the specs pulled up, ready to put on stream, but we can put the specs up on stream so everybody has a chance to look them up. Spec sheet is up now for everyone to look at, for you guys to get a good deep dive into what we are building. Got a 5000D Airflow Black and NVIDIA 4090, 24 gigabytes GeForce RTX 4090. We have an Intel Core i9 1300K. We got Asus ROG Maximus Z69 Hero DDR5. We got 32 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator Platinum RGB DDR5 2x16 at 5600. Corsair IQ H150 Elite Capellix LCD, as we did on the last build as well. We had the Elite Capellix. Corsair QL IQ fans, 2 terabytes on the operating system drive and the storage. One approved powered by Samsung and one Corsair M.2. And then for the power supply, we have a Corsair RM1000X Series Plus Gold. And we have, as we're going over the specs, Towelliee with the big raid of 1,220 viewers. We are going all out. Yes, Caleb, we're going all out in this build. This build is going to be a beefy unit. I believe Towelliee will be joining us on stream shortly. Let him take a little bit of a break. I know he just got off stream, so let him refresh, get back into it. Towelliee, so if you're familiar, the password is for the link I sent you. It'll be today's date, similar to how the password was for last stream. I'm not sure if you're here, but that is the password. If you do not have it, text me and I can text you on Twitter. But everyone, welcome to the stream. PJ is behind the camera as per usual, the amazing builder. He looks like he's locked in. He's actually already gotten started. I believe PJ has a mic. I'm not sure. PJ, do you have a mic? How are you feeling today? How are you feeling about the build?
I want to get this thing done as quick as possible.
Questions? Yes, as I mentioned, right, of course, PJ and I are in the same room, so there will be a bit of an echo. So I apologize for the echo. Yeah, so PJ got a little bit of a PJ has a lot on his plate, so the motherboard was pre-installed prior to us going live. PJ wanted to get a little bit of a start. We do have a lot of stuff going on here at Origin PC with the 40 series cards and 13 gen dropping with a lot of builds, so we do have a lot on our plate. So PJ just wanted to cut a little bit of time as he's locked in. He's getting this thing knocked out. Hope Towelliee's 4090 doesn't catch fire. No. We will ensure that this PC does not catch fire. I think we can switch back to the buildings. Yeah, Pascal, as I mentioned, PJ and I are in the same room, so there is going to be a little bit of an echo. I can talk a little bit lower into the mic, but PJ is 5 feet from me, unfortunately, so there might be a bit of an echo that we're trying to fix. But for now, the echo is so bad I can't understand most of what you're saying. Hopefully, Ooh, I'm seeing Towelleee's UV panel being dropped in. We got a little care package in here on the left side of the UV panel for Towelleee's build. I know you guys voted on it earlier in his stream, so you guys do actually already know what it's going to look like. But now I see the finished product here. Mikey dropping it off. Little care package. Mikey says hello to the stream. I can barely detect an echo. I think it should be a little bit better now. Those panel choices are pretty dope. Yes, no, they were pretty dope. And I actually, that was the first time. I'm gonna actually have to go back and clip it, but that is the first time I think, at least I was told, in Origin PC history that you guys are the first community that has ever voted on the content creator's UV panel and made the decision for him. I've never seen, in my experience, I've only been with the team for about a year and a couple months now. Personally, in all the activations I've done, I've never seen the community vote on the UV print. So that was pretty dope. You guys are unique. That's the first community to ever do so. So congratulations to you guys. Big round of applause. That is big time. I think that's Origin PC history. So you guys should feel pretty special in that. But yeah, I do see it here. I think you guys made the right choice. So that was probably my favorite out of the 3 options. Hector from our graphics team does always make a lot of amazing art. Not to say the other ones were bad, but I think this one should be pretty unique. It was Anne-Marie. It was Anne-Marie that made these. It was Anne-Marie. So shout out to Anne-Marie. Hector did not make these. Shout out Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie is one of our newest members actually on the graphics team, and she's been killing it ever since joining the Origin PC team. So shout out to Anne-Marie on that. Third option was pretty cool too. The marble effect was sweet. Yes. No, I liked all of them. But I think I forget who it was. Someone in Tally's chat did the best actually explaining to me because I was the one that created the poll. So when I was creating the poll, I couldn't see which ones that Tally made options 1, 2, and 3. And then I was like, hey guys, someone in the chat, let me know which one is option 2. And then someone explained it really well with the V design and the big hammer. So shout out to whoever in the chat was the one that let me know which was the correct option. Echo's completely gone now. That's odd. I believe we resolved it as you mentioned. So glad to hear there was. Oh, shout out to Zeus. Thank you, Zeus. It's 1,700 Australian dollars for the motherboard. Wow. I don't know how much. I'm not even sure how much it is currently in the US. Do we have feed? Alex, his feed's cut off or no? His feed's cut off. Oh, no, they can hear PJ. Okay. Okay, so PJ's feed is cut for now, so it'll be just me. So if there is any questions, I'll answer them to the best of my ability. PJ is more hands-on and technical than I am, but if you guys do have any questions, I will answer them to the best of my ability. If not, I will ask PJ and I will play telephone and relay that information back. Yeah, no, Stixers PC. What kind of specs are you looking to get on that PC that you're building currently? PCs are a lot of the newer cards are on the more expensive side, so that is like kind of the sole factor. Your GPU and your CPU make up the majority of your price when you're building a PC, and the motherboard. Memory is also important. They're all important. Every component is pretty important when building a PC. That's because my guy wants to get home and enjoy that new racing setup he's got going on. Yeah, no stance. PJ told me about it last week. He's got a beefy new racing setup that he's very excited about. That wheel to begin with is pretty insane. He showed me, um, and then when he told me that you could like dislocate your wrist if you like hit a bad turn, that's crazy to know. Part recently finished build, putting a 3060. Nice build. Very nice build. So you got a 3060. What do you got for the what else? What else do you have in that PC? I don't in my current build at home, I have an AMD Ryzen 5 3600 and a 2070 Super in my personal setup at home. I think when I built it, it was pre-pandemic. It was it was right before the pandemic hit, and I think it cost me, if I remember correctly, 1,300. But I definitely need to upgrade it. Build one time my own PC, and it was an experience to say never again. Did you not enjoy building it, Sixers? You got a PS4, nice pre-scopes. Scopes. Have you ever thought about getting a PC pre-scopes? I think the hardest thing to figure out nowadays is what PC screen I want. Are you saying a monitor K24? Is that what you mean? Okay, yeah, I got you. I was gonna say I assume you mean monitors. Yeah, no, monitors are also very important. I think it's definitely I don't think it's slept on, but it definitely is, it plays a major part in your experience, your PC, your gaming experience. It's very important. Um, you know, response time is very important. It depends on what you're looking to do. I would say if you're looking to edit, that's obviously you have different necessities than if you're just gaming alone. So I guess that is a very important part of the decision process. So obviously take your time on there, and it's just as important as the internals you have in your actual PC itself. Is there a live stream giveaway now? Ezekiel, there is not a giveaway for today's stream. This is the second build we are doing with Towelliee. We did a stream with Towelliee last week, and we will be giving away that PC around November 28th for his community. But if you do exclamation point giveaway in the chat, that we do currently have a giveaway going on with an Intel 13th gen build that we did. So that is the current, I would say, only giveaway that we have at this time. You did twice DOA parts. Oh no. What happened? Did they go bad, Stixers? Or did they get messed up during build? No worries, Ezekiel, no worries. Oh, it did the blinking of death.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Give me 1 second. Just test the mic one more time.
These live builds have really come a long way from being in a small room. Hey, no, chick, thank you. That's big
Hey.
shout out to Alex. Yeah, I hear you. That's shout out to Alex behind the camera. And when Alex and I started around the same time on the actual Origin PC team, and like one of the first projects that we wanted to do after we did our first stream together was just kind of like improve the room. So we improved the background that you see behind PJ, the lighting itself.
Hey, Chuck, can you tell me if you can hear any echo? Is there any echo right now?
Are you asking me or ask me to ask Chad?
Chat.
Oh, Chad, do you hear any echo currently from PJ and I? No.
Any echo? Okay, I think we're good. All right, you guys enjoy
No,
stream.
I don't hear an echo. There we go. Crisp. Love that, Memphis. No, thank you, Shadow. We will be running a promo. I can't release the details of the promo for Black Friday, but I can confirm that we will be doing Black Friday promotion. I don't want to. You could hear Alex. Marco just let me know that he could hear you too. Dog shit. That's also a very good point. The giveaway page for Intel 13 Gen, if you do open it, our stream is embedded also on that page. So you might hear double for that reason. So if you do open that Intel 13 Gen page where the giveaway is located, make sure to close out or pause or mute the stream because it will, double up. It just did not work when I put it in. That's the worst, Dixers. And then you have to sit there and diagnose which part was put in wrong, and or it's just a very tedious process. But is the PC working now, Stixers? Personal experience. Wait. Yeah. Oh, it did. There you go, Doug. I was like, wait, what did I say? No, you're speaking from personal experience. I'm picking up what you're putting down. i7 11700K, 11 Gen Mobo, nice. Asus ROG Strix, nice. 48 gigabytes of RAM, nice. And a 3060. That's a solid build, Sixers. That's definitely a solid build. You can definitely do a lot. That's a very, very beefy build, especially for the amount of RAM that you put in there too. Echo is back now, and Echo is growing. I apologize. We're working on it. Alex is behind the scenes. Thank you guys for your patience. I appreciate it. Do they hear the music also? Or is that just no music? Okay, so that's just in my headphones. I saw the Pretzel Rocks texting in the chat, so I was making sure. Stream is haunted. We got spooky vibes today. It's Halloween. I was gonna dress up. I was gonna dress up for the stream today. We actually did have a costume contest at the office today. And someone that dressed up as Jesus won the costume contest, which congratulations. He went all out. It was definitely a very good costume. You can blame it on Halloween. Yes, it's spooky season. Is anyone going trick-or-treating today, whether with their kids or themselves? And what is your favorite Halloween? What is everyone's favorite Halloween candy? I'll answer what my favorite one was. I'll let you guys talk about it. Take my kids out. Almond Joys. That's okay. I've never heard someone say Almond Joys is their favorite candy before. Taking my cousin and my daughter out trick-or-treating. Snickers was my favorite when I would eat candy. Snickers is a good one. Snickers is a very good choice. Just handing out candy for the kids and beers for the adults. Hey, listen, Jake, your setup. I respect that because not every house has beer for the adults. It's a win-win for both. I mean, some parents probably wait in the sidewalk, but like that's a W. Like the parents will know and they'll be like, oh, we're going to Chick Drummer's house. She's got the beer and the candy set up for both. It's a win-win for the kids and the parents. He's installing my nightmare pump from my build. Why is that, Sixers? Circus peanuts. Snickers, candy corn, and circus peanuts. Candy corn is definitely an underrated, in my opinion, Halloween snack. I'm a big candy corn person. Whatchamacallit. Does scaring the kids count? Old dad me scared, then give the words. Oh, 100%. You have to make them work for it, be a factor. You definitely have to make them earn it. Milky Way is S tier. I agree with that. One of the houses near me does Jello shots. That's wild. Oh my god. Alex, did you send me the link for Towelliee to join? For Towelliee to join the OBS. Okay. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you on Twitter, Towelliee, and then I'll send you the password. It's so relaxing to see a PC assembled and too late to go get candy. No, it's definitely not too late to get candy. Kit Kat's a good one. Licorice. My mom loves licorice. I'm not huge on licorice. I like red licorice. Black licorice, I'm not a fan of. The bump on your 360R went out. Really, D-Factor. I'm about to send you the link right now, Tally. My favorite candy for Halloween is Twix. Big Twix. I grew up in New York, on Long Island, and there was one house in particular on Long Island that the owner of the house worked for PepsiCo, and every single Halloween, his house was known to be the house that would give away like a can of Pepsi, and then he had like some like special candy that Pepsi they didn't sell, they just like had it at their warehouse. So that house was like the most popular house for everyone to go to. So Twix and then going to the Pepsi house was like my go-to growing up. We got a in chat for PJ. I would have made that radiator as an intake.
Okay.
He said okay. Just gotta be sure to check his candy scene online when they found razor blades inside Reese's cups. Yeah, no, that's absolutely nuts. I've seen that before, but like, how do you? I actually, I'm not even gonna question it. We know damn well that the world is a weird place sometimes, right? So it's so crazy that people would even go as far as that. What's the most popular case that people want? That's a good question. I mean, I think it depends.
4,000 and 5,000 is the most popular
I'd say
case.
4000X, 5000X, 5000D, 4000D are probably our most popular cases. That's his serious face. Yeah, no, like I said, PJ's locked in. He will answer any questions, as I said in the chat, but could PJ go into his thought on putting it there instead of the front? Could you go into that, PJ, why you chose to put the radiator there?
Because I want to exhaust the heat out. I don't want to intake the heat in. The idea is to get all the heat out of the system. So why would I want the system to draw heat back in here when I want to exit it all out? So in this sense, I'm bringing it in. It's exhausting. This cool air in is also working with this to cool off the radiator. And then I have 3 radiators at the top and 1 in the back to exhaust all the hot air out. I don't want to draw air back. I don't want to draw hot air back in. That's why I have it exhausting out. I don't have it bringing it, intaking in. That'll cause temps to rise. It may not overheat, but
You guys hear me?
so, buddy,
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
chilling, man. How's it going with you?
Long time no see, man. It's been a while.
I know,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
It's
I
like
feel
I
like we just
talked to you
talked.
like 2 days ago. It's weird. Feels like it.
It's like number 2.
And we actually did it backwards this time, For usually we do the build for you and then we do it for the fans. And this time we did it for the fans and now we're doing yours.
Right. I'm the petty secondary. It's all about the peoples.
I like how you said petty. That's hilarious.
Actually, I meant peasant, not petty, but
Okay. You're king. I'm peasant.
yeah, right. Look at this beast. Jesus, this is a big computer.
Yeah,
It's a big boy.
This
It's a
one's
big boy,
beefier than
isn't
the
it?
last one.
Is that like 40 something inches tall?
Ooh, I don't have my measuring tape
40
on.
something
Me,
inches. I mean,
I mean, it's sitting on a lazy Susan too, so it's gonna drop down like about that much off the table. So it's I don't know. I'm waist high from the desk. I mean, it sits up to my neck, so from the waist to my neck, I'm 5.5 feet tall.
I'm looking at PJ right now. I want to see Home Improvement with the Wilson with the looking
Well,
over.
hello there, neighbor.
Always good to laugh with you, man. How was your weekend?
Good weekend, chilling and relaxing before this marathon month happens.
Oh, nice. Nice. You got anything special going on tonight?
No, just chilling tonight, giving out candy. And tomorrow I'm taking a day off. Then Wednesday, New World Marathon starts.
Nice.
And then Vegas, and then Wow Marathon.
Vegas.
Hell yeah, man! I'll go to Vegas like 3 times a year. I love Vegas.
I'm kind of jealous of you. But actually, now that you're here, I'm gonna bring it up for you to see and for anyone else that's new for them to see on the stream. I'll bring up the specs sheet here. No, I sent them earlier to Towelliee for him to update his About Me page. But if you guys are new to the stream and wanted to see what we're building currently for Towelliee, we got a big beefy PC going on. We got a 5000D, we got a 4090 in there, we got a 1300K, a Z69 Maximus, Asus RG Maximus, 32 gigabytes of Dominator Platinum RAM, Corsair IQ H150i Elite Capellix. We got that wonderful LCD display again. We got some QL fans in there. We got for the OS drive and the storage, we got 2 terabytes. And for the power supply, we got an RM1000X series Corsair RM1000X. And I see Crucian in the stream, so big shout out to Crucian.
What's up, Edwin?
Towelliee, how was the stream today?
Good, just kind of hanging out. I wasn't even going to stream today, so I forgot that you guys were like, "Oh yeah, the PC build is today." So I was like, "Yeah, might as well get hyped for it."
Right. Yeah. Well, it's like we've done this before. A little bit of deja vu.
Yeah, I like the side panel though that the chat chose. It was really cool.
Yes, I was telling them before. I don't know when you rated us close. When you rated us, I was letting them know that they're the first ever community or anyone that I've ever been able to luckily work with. They're the first community that's ever voted on a UV print to be put on a PC. So they should feel pretty special about that. That they're the first community to ever do that.
Right. I mean, you didn't really put any troll options in there, so I was safe. If you would have put it like a troll option, it would have definitely been the troll option.
I did not put a troll option. We could have put a troll option. You would have been stuck with that though. But yeah, I did see it. It got dropped in here about like 20 minutes ago. We got the care package dropped off, and it looks even better in person.
It's crazy how fast you guys can do that now. I remember back in the day, I used to have to like wait for like the vendor guy to do it, then it would a couple weeks.
Send it out. It would take about a week, and then it would then come back in.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just boom, snap of a finger in a couple hours, you're done.
Like I said, that in-house guy works wonders, dude.
Yeah, I said it last time, though. The new guy.
Yeah, you gotta. He works his magic, you know. You like say, hey man, I'll buy you a couple beers afterwards, and he's like, all right, you got me. I'm just joking. He's a hell of a guy, man. He kills it on every one of those UV prints. Or like imagine like how I perfect the builds. He's the exact same way with the UV prints. If it's not right, he's doing it over again.
I wonder if in the future it's going to be like cases can have like full-fledged, like, you know how you have the little Corsair screen on the cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that kind of tech, but on the panel.
I mean, something like that's already. I mean, it's done, but most guys that do it, they do some type of makeshift. Like they'll get the image of the screen off of an LCD, and they'll put it on the actual glass, so where it'll reflect the image off of it. You just then they'll add like a white LED or something right on top of the glass, so it pushes the light right through it, and you can still see the image going through. We actually did that for an Intel Extreme competition build. We did for our old Prime case, like the one you have, we did a dual PC setup in it. We did a player 1 and player 2. We put 2 motherboards on each side, 2 graphics cards, full water cooled setup. And then both sides of the glass, we took LCD screens apart and we put it inside the actual panel, your side panel. And then when Windows was running, we can actually have like the Origin O bouncing off the glass on each side. We in the back, we were playing music videos off of it just to test it to see if it worked. It was not surprising to myself. That system won best build, and I think we did it like 3-4 years in a row.
I have a question from chat. Why did we choose to go the Samsung operating system drive? I believe Towelliee. I mean, I confirmed it with Towelliee. Towelliee was okay with it. So I guess the better question is, why would Towelliee be okay with the Samsung operating
OPC
OS
approved
drive?
drives. They're just as good as the Corsair ones. They perform fantastic, and I don't know, maybe it's just more of a preference too. I mean, if that's like somebody who's sworn up on something specific. Like if you're a Ford guy and you drive Fords and you like Fords, every one of your cars is going to be a Ford.
Yeah.
So if you're an Intel fan, if you're a Samsung fan, and it's never steered you wrong, I'm pretty sure like, hey, you know what? I want another Samsung drive in my system because I know that's what I like.
I mean, you guys gave me the build. Everything was perfect fine with me. The only change I made was the storage drive to the M2 Corsair because I have two of those in my current build and I like them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's where all my games go.
Oh, you got it, dude. You got you.
I saw a question. Yep, thank you, Alex. Actually, oh, there it was. A better marksman. I see your message in chat about buying a custom front panel. While obviously we don't promote a different company, we do actually have our own custom front panel that is now being. I don't know if are those being offered yet. Well, PJ's showing it now. That is the custom front panel right there.
But you can only get one through an Origin PC. You can't just buy them separately.
Right, you can only get it through purchasing an Origin PC. It looks similar to the Corsair front panel, but of course a little bit different, a little bit different. And then obviously the bottom logo is an Origin PC logo, not the Corsair logo. But that is now currently being offered. So to show a little bit of difference between the Corsair case and the Origin PC case. So Towelliee will be getting that with this PC. He'll be getting that Origin PC custom embezzle in the front.
What are the red USB slots now? What is that called now? Is that just like 3.0, 4.0 or something?
The red USBs, those would be like 3.1s.
Okay.
They're just still USB A's, and then you got the Type C. So 3.1s are much faster USB A ports. But they still work and function the same. It's just when you plug a drive into it, and it'll read that much faster.
Yeah, I'm on the tech illiterate part, so I know every time I get a new computer from you guys, if the colors keep changing, that's a good thing. You know,
it's a good thing when it changes. It's red now, so it must be red. Red means fast.
So, what was the original colors? Like green, right? Green was the regular one, I think.
I think it was green at one point. I've even seen it yellow or blue.
Yeah, like mine has like the blue and red. So now I look at this at the back of this one, I'm like, oh, they're all red. This is a badass machine. It's upgraded, baby. Let's
I
go.
would say more. It's just because of it's an Asus board.
Yeah.
So depending on the brand, like Asus will do that. I think MSI or something. Believe me, dude, if this was a Corsair case, this is a Corsair motherboard, those little slots in the back would probably be yellow.
Oh wow.
Just like that, yeah. But the Asus box, I think if they just do it because their signature colors are red.
I like the Origin, the color theme.
PJ, do we offer that custom for the 4,000, or that's a 5,000 exclusive?
Custom what?
The front plate.
The front plates for the 4,000 and 5,000.
Okay, so we do offer that.
Yes.
A better marksman. So maybe if you reach out to customer support about it, they might be able to help you better about getting you that, since you did buy a 4,000.
The cooling on this system is going to be sick, man.
Oh, I got it set up just right. You're gonna be able to intake through here,
Yeah.
and the assist from the air from this is gonna pass through here, which this is intaking through your radiators. So you actually have think of 6 fans just dedicated just to pass through the coolant right through for the system. The 13900K overclocking system that we set up for the live stream that we did, I think it was a week ago, I'm setting it up the exact same way.
Nice.
Yeah, you want to be able to have the air pass right through it as quick as possible. So if you can double these up, so it's essentially just going to do this. It's going to enter through the front and then turn, and whatever air is coming through here, these fans are going to suck that air in too. So it's like you got 6 fans trying to cool off a 360 millimeter radiator.
If I want in the future to buy a PC by you guys, where do I need to go? So Stixers, great question. I'm assuming you're originally from Towellee's community. So if you're originally from Towellee's community, you can directly support him through the link that he has on his channel.
You can win the
Um,
PC he's trying to give away.
You can also win the PC that he's currently giving away, which is set to go live November 28th. But on Towellee's channel, he has a custom link that'll direct you. And as long as you buy through that link, and then in the drop down, select Towellee as your reference. Obviously, Towellee will get credit for that, so it benefits him and you. But originpc.com is where you'll ultimately be directed to purchase a PC.
Yeah, don't forget, drop down Towellee. My dog needs more food.
Blue Buffalo or Fresh Pet
For what?
for your dog?
Oh, for her food?
Yeah,
She didn't like Blue Buffalo as a puppy.
mine didn't like it either. You'd be surprised. You know, you'd think that, that's you're paying a expensive penny for that damn bag, and then they don't want to eat it, and you're looking at it like, you know what? My mom would have made me sit at the table all day if I didn't finish my food.
No shit. Like, she's such a picky eater. She has that. We give her that, like, that pre-made delivery food, and she loves that stuff. It's like chicken, pork, or turkey. That's it. Anything else? Nothing.
Oh my god.
We tried the Blue Buffalo. We tried, what was the other crazy brands, man? There's like one you mentioned too was one. Yeah, she just sat there as a puppy, just looked at it and just walked away from it. She outlasted me too. I'm like, you're gonna eat that. I can give you nothing else. You eat that. And then like a day and a half later, I'm like, all right, fine. Here's like a bowl of chicken and rice. You little fiend. I'm here wondering how a 4090 is gonna fit in there.
Very carefully. The 4090 will fit perfectly in this system. That's the last thing I'd be worrying about. Last thing I would worry about is it going to catch fire.
When
Did
doing builds,
Did they find out what was going on with
just
that? They said it was
clowning.
cables, right?
They said it's something with the cables, but we haven't experienced or seen anything like that. Now, I'm not saying they're wrong, but we just haven't experienced that issue here. And we've been beating up a couple of 4090s in our lab. So, furthermore, some of the cables we're using are not the makeshift actual NVIDIA cable that comes with the GPU. We've been testing out a Corsair cable that comes with the 4090s as well. But with that cable, with the testing we've been doing, and I would even mention on top of that, with the 4090 cable with the NVIDIA card, we haven't seen it happen. Although it is something that's, it's in the back of our minds. We don't want that to happen, but we're keeping an eye on it.
So you're using the Corsair cables today?
No, I actually have the NVIDIA cables right now.
All right.
But again, like I said, I haven't seen any issues on our end. Not that it hasn't been a problem, but like I said, we'll keep close eye on it. Make sure that nothing happens with these systems. This goes right here.
I see a question for PJ. I know the answer, but I'm gonna let PJ, of course, answer. When doing builds, does PJ do cable management as he goes, or does he do it all at the end?
I do it as I go. I don't like to do it at the end, because then you get like a cluster of cables in the back, and I don't like to see that. That makes my OCD kick in, and it drives me crazy. I wouldn't know where to begin if I had cables just splattered everywhere right now. So no, I do it as I see it. Case cables first, fan cables second. After the fan cables, then I do the power supply cables, and then it's pretty much done.
With that being said, the next question was, do you have any advice on cable management?
Patience, and do it step by step. That's the best advice that I can give anybody. Take your time. Don't rush it. If you're just trying to get it up and running in gaming, then that's something that whoever the owner is of the system who's building it wants to do. But at the end of the day, I just think it just makes more sense just to have it, really just take your sweet time, especially if you're investing so much money in a project. If you're doing a DIY build at your house, my first recommendation would be to actually just, take your time. Just do it little by little. No rushing.
Shout out to B. Ryler for the tier 1 sub. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. If I didn't bring it up this stream already, all proceeds on Origin PC streams goes to St. Jude Live. So any subs, bits, everything goes directly back to charity. So thank you guys for supporting as well. Question for PJ. The front fan is to intake and the rad is exhaust. Want the rad just exhaust the air from the front fans?
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. I want the front air. I want the front fans to pass through to the radiator. So now I got 6 fans cooling off at 360 instead of just 3. I want the air to come in and then turn to the right, or turn to the right, or your right from what you're looking at, to pass through the radiators. So now I have 6 fans cooling off the 360. If I did it the other way, then I just have it passing this way, and then I have fans coming in this way, which essentially it would work too. I mean, I could have done it that way too. I could have put the radiator here in the front. I could have put it at the top and then traversed it and just had all the hot air come straight out the top. But this way is this way, as far as our SOP, is the most efficient way of to make for efficient air cooling.
Yeah. Just so you guys are not confused, the link that you're seeing Moobot post is a giveaway to an Intel 13th Gen build that we did about 2 weeks ago with Roby. That is a different giveaway than what is currently being built. That build had a 3090 Ti in it, or a 3090. This current build that we're doing for Towelliee has a 4090 in it. So the specs on that sheet are different. We have a specs breakdown that occasionally is popping up on stream for you guys to take a look at. Right. And as Rotten Course said, the giveaway PC that we did with Towelliee has a 3080 in it. That's correct. So Towelliee, what are you most excited for with this new PC?
Oh, I mean, definitely the 4090. I mean, it's a joke, right? It's a meme. It's like, oh, 4090 to play WoW. And I'm like, but yeah, I played tons of other games off stream, so I want to see how it performs like when I play like my Battlefields or Call of Duties or.
Have you watched the recent Linus video when he was doing he was running 8K on that LG TV he has with the 4090?
No.
You should watch that.
I mean, I might get brand new monitors in in 2023 just because of the video card.
That might not be a bad idea either.
What monitors are you thinking?
I don't know. I've been using I got the ViewSonic Elite gaming monitors, one with like the what do they call them? IPS. Really good IPS monitor. I like it a lot. And then my side ones are the Predators from who does the Predator? Acer. But I only game on.
I think Acer. I want to say Asus, but it's not. That's ROG, but it's Acer Predator. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but I've seen a lot of good Asus monitors that I've been looking at. People are saying they're pretty prime for gaming, so I might buy 3 new ones and see how they all go.
I think you're going to be a happy camper. That's what I think.
I mean, if you guys have suggestions for really good monitors, let me know. I mean,
I wouldn't be able to tell you as far as monitor wise because I'm the fool that plays his video games on his TV. So that's the last person you want to ask.
I have a 1440p monitor currently, which is Acer. So not to shoot myself in the foot here and promote a non-Corsair product, because I'm going to say that Corsair products are also great. They make great monitors. But personally, that is out of my price range. So I have a different monitor.
Corsair makes monitors?
Yep.
Yes, Corsair does make monitors. And we actually...
They're going to be releasing a new 4K monitor soon.
Yes, called the Corsair Flex, which I believe...
No, they already have a 4K monitor. The Flex is an even newer monitor.
No, I know. I was saying the Flex is coming out, and then we have the 4K monitor, which is the Xeneon, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the Xeneon is our 4K monitor, and then they're releasing the Corsair Flex, which is, I believe, orders are...
It's a 45-inch flexible monitor. You can grab the ends, Towelliee, and you can bend them in as a curve.
Oh, yeah, I saw those. I don't know, those never appealed to me because, like, I would never use that in my gaming setup for streaming. Like,
well, that's the cool thing about it, because if you don't want it like that while you're gaming, you can just leave it flat. But then certain aspects that you might want a curved monitor, you can just it's however you want to do it.
I'm looking at it. Yeah, what is it called? Xeneon?
The Xeneon Flex. Xeneon Flex or something like that.
Well, the 4K is the Xeneon, and then the bendable one's the Corsair Flex.
Yeah, these are pretty good stats on these. I like these. Are pretty nice. Yeah, for me, I don't know. I guess I'm so old school. It's like I feel like the bigger the monitors get, like the more I feel like I'm just getting older. My eyes are like looking left and right on this big ass monitor while I'm gaming. Like I think for me,
like we are getting older, dude. It's our eyes. It's our eyes.
All right. I think
I keep on fighting the fact that I keep on telling myself, PJ, You need to go you need to go to the eye doctor. You just go get yourself checked out. And I'm like, nah, I think I'm good. I don't want to get myself checked out.
Yeah, I feel like for me, 27 inches is like the sweet spot right now. Still feel comfortable there, and if I have like a downstairs, console setup, it's like regular big screen shit. But I might go 32. Then I have to change my entire setup for that because I don't think my what is it? The monitor holders can hold that.
Oh, your monitors, the brackets you have to hold the monitors?
Yeah, they can't hold anything greater than triple 27s.
Yeah, you might have to upgrade that too if you go 32. I'm not saying, I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Yes. Yeah. So hemp. Yeah, they do make monitors. Waiting for these stats to come back up so I can see how much it would cost me to build on their website. I could give you before building on your own. That this will. Well, it depends on what the current promo that we're currently running. I believe before the promo it would be minimum 5,000, but I believe we currently have a promo for 250 off. So it'd be around there. But we will. I can get out of my chair and change them, but currently it is just PJ and I in the room, and I don't have a stream deck next to me for me to bring the breakdown of the PC on stream. But eventually it will come back up.
Yeah, this is what I have. I have the Corsair MP400. That's the M2 I have on my MP400. To find it.
Yeah, it's 200 or 250 off right now, Wild. I believe 200 is correct. But then, as I mentioned, I can't release the information for it, but soon, Black Friday deal information will be sent out. So if you guys are not on our mailing list, make sure to sign up to the mailing list. You guys know when the Black Friday deals are starting and what the promo is currently going on, but that will be coming soon. I can let you know, but I can't let you know the details.
Black Friday deals are always lit at Origin. Always.
Black Friday deals are a W at Origin.
You get all kinds of free stuff.
I want free stuff. I like free stuff. Who doesn't like free stuff?
Mr. Grims, it might, our Nightbot or MooBot might automatically delete it. So if you whisper it to Origin PC, I'll repost it, Grims. It may be a dumb question, but when is Black Friday? It's not a dumb question because I literally asked my girlfriend this when we were in Orlando this weekend because I didn't know the answer also. Peter just gave a look that I didn't know when it is. I still don't know when it is because I forgot her answer. I could just say I know the dates of the Black Friday promotion, but I don't know the actual Black Friday date. Oh, there's my girlfriend, November 25th. Thank you. And she was here ready to answer again. She had my back. She had my back. You want me to whisper? You said privacy settings would need you to whisper me first. All right, let me send you a message. All right, I just sent you a whisper, Grims. So you're saying I should wait for? Go for it.
I'll just say so. All the M2s on this build are going to be on the board, right? These are
Correct.
on. Okay.
You'll still have one extra spot here. You actually have one here. That's your primary. Your secondary is on this side, but if you take this plate off, you have an open spot here. So if you need to add another drive, you can always add it here. It's just as simple as just taking the screws off and sticking it in there. It's already got a a thermal pad on the inside of it, so you don't need to add an extra one. You just take the little adhesive off of it and stick it right on top of the M.2.
Okay. Yeah, I think with the 4090, I'm not getting to that top one ever. The bottom ones is my
Yeah, once I put the GPU in here, well, honestly, no, because the GPU is going to sit right here, so you'll still have access to this.
Oh, okay.
So you're saying I should wait for Black Friday deals? Understood. I think there's always a good time to buy a deal through Origin PC. However, if I was giving you friendly advice as your friend, not as an employee of Origin PC, I would say there is a good amount of stuff, like Towelliee mentioned, that you'll be getting from the Black Friday deals. So, there's never a bad time, but pick up what I'm putting down, throw it up in the air and see if it sticks, kind of thing. Yes, thank you so much, Grims. For now, until we are able to bring it up on stream, boom, there is an imager link to the specs, and then here is an imager link. They're both links to the specs. One has my beautiful face on it, one doesn't. So click the second link if you don't want to see my beautiful face. Click the first link if you want to see my beautiful face. But
what kind of games were you guys rocking this weekend?
I was on my new I got a new racing wheel and pedal setup, so I was eagerly trying to break my wrists playing this weekend.
shout out to someone in specific in the chat, but I'm not going to call him out. I'll let you call him out if you want to, but I'm not going to call him out. Shout out to someone in the chat for that. For me, what games I was playing, I went back to my usual tally. I went back to my sports gaming content. I played some 2K, played some NHL 23. I finally got to play the new Modern Warfare, but I didn't really get enough of a deep dive into it. I only played for like 30 minutes. I think I played like 2 public matches, so I didn't really get a good feel for it yet. But I've liked what I've seen so far.
I'm the same. I play sports games mostly only offline, so I play all of them.
That's how sports games are meant to be played. You bring your boy over the house and you go at it. You don't go online and let somebody who sits behind the computer the entire time mop the floor with you.
True. I play a lot of 2K. I was trying to farm that LeBron mask card.
Oh, you play my team, don't you?
What?
You play my team?
Yeah, my team.
I don't have a my team. I'm a big Park and my career player, but 1v1. No, I'm kidding. Do you play it on PC or what do you play it on?
PS5.
Damn it. I'm on Xbox, so I couldn't even play you if I wanted to.
Wait, it's not cross-platform?
No, it is not.
Most games aren't, unfortunately.
NHL right now, I think, is the only game that is cross-platform out of the sport. FIFA is as well, but you can't invite players. NHL 23, you can play against cross-platform currently.
Oh, nice.
Ask Towelliee if he's doing another marathon for the upcoming expansion.
You did a 24-hour marathon or something, Tally?
240 plus hours.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, man. This is gonna be my 4th marathon.
240 plus hours? Like, what did you stayed on that entire time?
Well, I mean, I rotate with me and a couple of my boys here.
All right. I was about to say, I was like, do you legit went on? It's like when Kruzy and I did that Stained Jude stream for 24, and I was building for a whole day straight. I think by like the 5th or 6th build, I was like, yo, I'm kind of done. Can I eat I'd rather eat a ghost pepper right now.
Oh, we're doing a spice challenge. We're doing a death nut challenge.
What the hell is that? I might want to participate. Maybe we stream over here and you get Origin in on it. We'll bring us one, and I think I might have to.
You like spicy?
I like spicy, but I don't know how spicy this. Let's just put it this way: that Carolina Reaper that I ate for that 24-hour live stream, nothing would soothe. I ate yogurt, I drank water, I chugged milk down. Nothing was making it go away.
Yeah,
and in the midst of it, when I was like, oh, let me go use the bathroom, I was trailing in the bathroom, just trying to shove my finger down my throat to make myself throw up. I just wanted it to go away. We're
Done.
all in here, dude. I mean,
Good.
Crucian. I think Crucian's in the still in live stream. He did the 24-hour live stream with us too. So I wasn't just me. I was like, this sucks. But at least I'm not going. I'm not saying I'm not going through it. Then by myself. I had 2 other guys behind me. Like, oh my god, this is the dumbest idea we ever had. But
No,
it raised a lot of money, dude. We raised like 10. I think like $11,000 that that night.
I
in
remember.
one day. So it was awesome, man. I had a good time doing it.
Death Nut is basically it's like a package. It's like 15 nuts, 3 per level. So it's gonna be like me and my 2 friends, and we're gonna each have 1 nut. Usually one person has all 3 nuts. So
You're tripping. You're tripping, dude.
basically,
I'd rather have my mom beat me with a chancleta.
dude, so the second to third nut is like almost equivalent of the 1 chip challenge.
Okay.
And that's
shit.
just 2 and 3. And you have to chew on the nut for like 15 seconds and then let it sit for a minute and then go to the next one. Yeah, it's pretty. And then at the end, you have to like the last nut is one that could just kind of like send you to the hospital or something.
Yeah, I don't want to eat something that's gonna put me in the hospital. It's just I might
I'm
be
just gonna-
second guessing what the hell I just told you I'd be down for.
I'm just gonna chug the Pepto beforehand. Hopefully that works out.
Yeah. Don't open your mouth until you learn what it's all about.
But yeah, this will be the 4th marathon we do, and it's just about 10 to 11 days. And I mean, I streamed the majority of it, but I got my friends and Lula. She helps me too. And you just see me sleeping in the background on the we set up behind me in the camera, so we have like a sleep cam and everything.
Let's check the sleep cam. They just got you like they're just.
Like scratching myself and shit. Like
I'm sorry, I'm being a man.
reported.
All right, cool. That's 6 fans knocked out. Now we got 4 more to go. I ran your hub down here. So your controller, your commander core that runs the first 6 fans is down here at the bottom by the power supply. This is your second one. The case actually comes with these by default. And you got QL fans. Did we put QL fans in your last build?
Did you do what?
Did we put these fans, the QL 120s?
I believe so.
Yeah, the ones that has a ring on the front and the back, not just on the front. These are pretty bad fans. I like them.
I forgot there's more fans at the top of the tower, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have 10 in total. So you got 6 here in the front. You're gonna have 3 on the top and 1 in the back. So you remember our prime case? Our prime case, like I think yours only had a. Did we give you a Millennium or a Genesis?
It's whatever case you guys did on Friday.
Does it have fans at the bottom? Does it have like an expansion pack at the bottom or no? There's no fans under the case, correct?
No.
Okay, so that's a Millennium. That case, right? Our Millennium case, that old case would only hold a max up to 4 fans when you did a setup like that. So imagine you're gonna have 6 more in it, and it'll be just as quiet as your prime case, if you can believe that or not. Yeah, I know. It's like, holy crap! It's got 6 more fans, and I still can't hear it. Yeah. All right, let's see. We got to go up the top now. So now we take this off and this. Now, I do have a question. There's 2 different ways I can do this. It's entirely your discretion, but I know it's your case. Do you want the fans? I could do them either way. Would you like them here? Or I can do them over the top, and I can have them here to where it frees up more space to actually look inside.
Whatever you think is best, man. I'll leave it up to you guys.
I personally like them here, because you can actually physically see the fan as opposed to here. This works as well. The reason why people do this is because to free up more space in the system if they're going to actually add more, more stuff. Mm-hmm. So you do have an open spot there. But since there's not really anything at the top to interfere, I could use it here. Let's go set it up that way.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm down with that.
You got it, dude. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do it this way.
Will this remove the need to dual stream PC, or will you still need to? Will Towelliee still need a dual PC setup?
He doesn't need a dual PC setup in the sense. He can actually run everything off of one system if he chose to actually add the capture card in here. But I think as per our last stream, Tally did say that he was going to either give his old PC away, or he was. I don't know if you were actually still going to keep up there, or actually use it as your secondary system to stream. Because
I mean,
your prime case would be a hell of a streaming PC.
Yeah, I already have a 2-stream setup.
Okay. So
Yeah,
your personal PC now will probably be a giveaway to your followers then.
it's a hand down to my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tally fan base. He's already got plans for that.
Well, yeah, it goes in order of girlfriend, close friends that live around here that game with me, and then everybody else.
Girlfriend, let's say girlfriend wins hands down every time.
Her PC's my old PC from like 4 years ago, so that still has a 2080 Ti in it, so that one could probably be given away.
Oh, damn! Such an old system, you know.
Yeah, 2080 Ti only.
Damn it! Only a 2080 Ti.
Only 10 years future proof.
Give or take, yeah. I'm still running my 2080 Super, and it's fantastic. I have no issues with that little beast. Like I said, I have no quarrels. Oh, hey, Tally, did you finish? Or no, you told me you didn't even get a chance to start it yet. I was just gonna ask you, did you finish watching House of the Dragon?
No, not yet. Tomorrow, my day off finally. So
you're gonna binge it?
Yeah, I mean my girlfriend.
Oh, dude, I can't wait for you to watch that. I'm gonna message you messages on it. What'd you think?
Yeah, I think we're like 4 episodes in. So how many are there? 8 total?
There's 10. There's 10 in total.
Oh shit. Okay, so we got a couple of hours of watching to do tomorrow.
Yes, sir. So far, I dig it, man. I think they did a really good job. I was very happy with how they set all that up. I can't believe I found that screw. This goes.
You finally left your 1070 behind for an Origin build of 3080 last year. Well worth. Nice. Welcome to the Origin PC family. Just had a friend upgrade from a 970 to a 3080 Ti. Said it was amazing. 970 to a 3080 Ti.
That's a huge change up.
Their whole world is different.
That's a pretty decent change.
A huge change up, dude. That's like playing a Nintendo and jumping to a VR headset. Speaking of VR headset, you know what a buddy of mine pulled out the other day? He's like, "You think anybody would still want this?" And he pulled out that old, remember that Super Nintendo VR headset that you would play with like Star Fox?
What about Star Fox?
Do you remember the old Super Nintendo VR headset that they would sell that you would play with Star Fox?
I think so, yeah.
And my buddy of mine pulled that out. He's like, "You think anybody would want this?" And I'm like, "Dude, where the hell did you find that?"
Probably sell it for a lot on eBay.
I'm sure of it. And it wasn't even full VR. It was just a big screen inside of a headset with speakers, and you're like, "Wow, this is so immersive." I'm in it now. But to real, you really weren't in it. You were just like, "Oh, it's a cool screen and a headset," and I just had my parents spend a crap load of money on it, and I can't tell them now. Let's see. 1, 2. This guy's gonna go over here. That's 3. And then 4.
It's crazy. It's like the whole inside is just like boxed in by these awesome fans. It's just like super cooling.
Yeah, man, it looks fantastic, dude. The setup on these things are great. And I'm doing my damnedest to just make sure that you can't see one cable when I'm done. I'm even trying to hide some cables back here, like behind these fans at the top. There's a couple of cables just riding right behind this chamber, so you can't even see them. And you are number 4. You go.
Where's the over shoulder cam for cable management? It'll eventually happen. We did not have time to set that up today, Slippy.
You and me both, my man. I need one that's like hanging like right above me. I don't think they'll offer an over-the-shoulder cam because they essentially don't want you to see what's back there. I mean, every now and then we'll screw around and we'll show you, but for the most part, the idea is not to. There we go. That goes up there, and then this goes back in. Just give me a few, and I'll turn the table. I'll turn myself around so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just trying to cover some cable up here at the moment. 1, 2,
Spy Boy, what's going on, Spy Boy? GoPro with live will suction cup to that bald head. It
Thanks, Marco.
wasn't even Marcos.
There's a stance.
No, it was
Or
from
anybody else.
Talent.
It sounds like something Stance would say.
No, it was from Talent Community.
They're not wrong. Are you guys jealous of my bald head?
I did see a tweet yesterday that apparently there's a lab, I forget where, that has apparently found a cure for baldness.
Yeah, I'm cool. I like my bald head.
A cure for baldness?
Yeah, I should have. I think I liked it on Twitter. Let me see if I liked it on my channel or my page.
What's the cure?
Somebody found an old 1980s Rogaine commercial, and they're like, "Oh man, you can grow your hair back. All you
Let me
gotta
see
do
if
is
I
cut
liked
your,
it.
all you gotta do is cut your scalp open and get the roots and bring it back forward." I'm straight.
I think I liked it. I like way too much stuff on Twitter, sports related. Jesus. My entire like speed is just sports. Do you guys think I like sports at all?
Furiously downvoting how terrible the Nets are and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, just me replying to every thread about why I'm tired of being a Brooklyn Nets fan. You know,
Wasn't he swearing up and down to you the other day, Towelliee, about I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan?
I am. I'm not being serious, but like at the same time, I am.
Being serious.
And then
Why did
Luka,
someone just knock
Luka
on my?
demolished y'all.
What'd you say?
Said then Luka demolished y'all.
Everyone demolished us. Oh, here it is. Scientists in Japan are close to developing a cure for baldness after growing fully mature hair follicles in the lab.
That's it? Okay. Like,
That's all it says. That's the tweet.
but how are they going to do that on people's actual scalps? Like, I've seen the process of the hair thing. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go through that. I kind of like what my other boss did. He's like, he already accepted the fact that he's bald. He went to somebody and got his head lasered to remove the hair, but he didn't complete all the sessions. But still, if you think about it, he shaves his head and his hair doesn't start to grow back for like 2-3 weeks. I would love that. Even if my hair grew back in 2-3 weeks, I would be happy. But like I'll shave my head now, and by tomorrow it looks like I look like I haven't showered or cut my hair in like 4,000 years.
Yeah, I got the genes. No one in my family, both sides, are ever bald. So, like, I've never had the issue. But I always tell myself, if I ever see just a little bit of a bald spot, I'm just shaving it all.
Yeah, just go for it.
It's either all or nothing for me, man. Like,
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm with you on that, dude. I have 2 older brothers, and we're all the ones in different phases. And that's where I get a little frustrated with them. I'm like, God gave me the crap end of the stick, because the oldest brother, he's the one with the full head of hair. He hasn't lost us, but he is all salt and pepper, which I don't mind that either. I'm totally cool with the whole salt and pepper look. My other brother, he has the receding hairline. Tell me why I gotta be the youngest and I gotta lose my hair before I'm 30. Yeah. God's like, let's punish this one. Let's see how he handles it.
this bill's going to have the little LCD video
Yeah.
thing too,
I
right?
don't have it right now at the moment. We're waiting for it to come in. Unfortunately, it hasn't, but I will have it replaced before we ship the system out to you. This is for now. I just left the original cooler on there.
Is PJ setting up the front 6 fans on the Commander by the PSU and the other 4 on the Commander on the case?
Correct.
I love being bald. Easy mode in the morning and cheaper. I wake up every morning and I look like I got shocked by static. doesn't look like it right now, but I looked like I got hit by like a lightning bolt this morning.
This one here. 1, 2, and then this is 3.
I just realized the oh, it does. Never mind. It was just out of my view. I was gonna say the glass panel didn't have the Origin logo on it, but I looked. I moved forward and I saw that it was in my obstructed view. I was gonna say, Tyler, I'm gonna get that sent back for you to make sure they have the Origin logo on it. But you got it. We're good.
One question that I had, because this one's going to have Windows 11, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because I haven't done Windows 11. Now, my streaming PC, the one that I switch back and forth between that runs OBS, is there going to be a compatibility issue with those two?
I don't believe so. We've been running Windows 11 on every one of the systems we've been sending, specifically like the ones we use for like PAX and TwitchCon. Every one of those systems actually has Windows 11, and I haven't, maybe we haven't had any problems.
All right.
I actually we did a system where we used a Intel Nook. You know what an Intel Nook is?
No.
It's one of their small form factor PCs. It looks like it would fit. It looks like the size of a graphics card. That's how small it is, and it has a full Intel 12th gen processor in it. So we collaborated with Intel to actually do a Nook PC combination. So what we did was we got the PC and we set the entire PC up. We put a 3080 in it, and then where the vertical GPU mount would sit, we put the Nook here. So now you essentially have a full gaming PC with a streaming PC all in one case.
Damn.
That was pretty cool. And that's what we were running. Everything was running off of Windows 11. So the Nook was running OBS and it was streaming the entire gaming PC. And thermals, temps, everything were perfect. We didn't have any overheating issues. That system ran for, that system ran for maybe four days straight. We never shut it off.
Yeah. That's cool.
It was very cool.
What happened to those PCs you guys were making? The ones that was like half console, half PC. Those were badass. What was the name of that one?
Those were like the little. You're talking about the ones that we were selling, like we could actually we were giving customers the option of the PlayStation or the Xbox. Those were like we call them like the Big O miniatures. After I did the first Big O, we sold those. Yeah. After we did the first Big O, we sold those, and then they started I guess since we stopped eventually because the new consoles were going to be coming out, so we didn't see any sense in doing that, so they phased out. And then the new ones came out. I dropped another Big O. I did the version 3 of it, but I don't believe like the reason why we've been doing it is because consoles and stuff are still so scarce and expensive to get that I just don't think online it makes sense to actually do them at the moment.
Yeah.
But would I like to do that again? Sure. I mean, but to me, in my personal opinion, I think the only one that would actually totally make sense to do would just be the PlayStation version, because for the simple fact that you can get most of the systems on on like Xbox games or Microsoft games off titles like that. You don't have to. You really don't need an Xbox. That's one of the biggest questions I got when I was doing the other Big O. They were like, "Oh, why did you put an Xbox in it when the PC can run the Xbox?" And my first answer was because I can. I mean, what other reason would I not? I mean, because to me it was like I could have left it out. You're absolutely right. I didn't have to include it, but if I didn't include it, wouldn't the system itself feel kind of naked? Like you would immediately go, "Where's the Xbox?" You put every console in here. Where's the Xbox?
True.
So then I put the consoles in there. I put the Xbox in there. Everybody's like, "Why did you do that?" And I'm like, I can't please anybody, can I?
Yeah, but it was cool. I remember when you first did the concept for it. I was like, "That is badass." And it sucks for me because I think you all just had made me a computer, and I was like, "Oh." I was like, I would have loved to have done that combo just to see how it plays.
I would love to try it again, but that's up to the higher ups to see if they're willing to go in and experiment with that idea again. But I'm down. If you want to be the guinea pig, they say, "Hey, let's do it for Towelliee." All right, cool. Because you're a PlayStation player, so that would just make total sense for you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let me get this cable in here. Come on. All right, now it's being a pain in the butt. I hear a PC in the background.
Oh, sorry, that was me doing a green capture thing.
I was like, is that us?
If something's wrong with somebody's computer.
Is Towelliee getting Windows 10 or 11? He's getting Windows 11. Boomba.
He gets the newest of the new.
That's probably gonna take an entire day for me to get everything set up because of the dual PC stuff. That's why I'm coming home from Vegas on like a Monday morning, and that entire rest of that Monday is going to be setting up the computer.
Well, thankfully, you're not that far from Vegas where you live, right? You live in Cali, so
Yeah, it's about a 3.5 hour drive.
that's not bad. That's like us driving to Orlando.
Yeah. I leave the house at like 1 in the morning to go to Vegas. It's beautiful.
You get there right before the sun rises. That's dope, dude.
Yeah, me and my girl like to watch the sun go up as we're traveling down the road.
I dig that.
Plus, I hate losing a day in Vegas. When people are like, "Oh, we'll be there like at 3 in the afternoon." I'm like, "You just lost a day." I'm like,
That's how I feel when we take our flights out there.
"Yeah, you lose a
Like-
day."
Yeah, Kevin, our boss, or if anybody who doesn't know Kevin, our Origin PC CEO, he's mentioned plenty of times. Is like best way to do it is to actually always just take the red eye whenever we come home because you don't feel like you lost a day.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
I
yeah,
wanted. I wanted to do that every other time. Like we had the opportunity to do it the last time. It was like we just had to put ourselves on a reserve list. And he's like, "Oh, if we were able to do it, then we could just take a later flight. We'll do the red eye." And I was like, "Oh my god, I'd be so down to do that. We could spend another day here in Cali." He's like, "But we still have to go to the airport and make the whole round because once we get there, then they'll notify us to be like, hey, would you want to adjust your flight?" And I was like, "Okay, let's take the risk." So he put us on that waiting list, and we still had to wake up at 5 in the morning. And the whole time I'm like, "Please tell us we don't have to go right now. Please don't tell us we have to go." And then here we are sitting on the plane. And I'm like, "Oh, we're not gonna. That's it. We're screwed. We still have to fly out." We had to there was a layover in Dallas, Fort Worth. So we had to sit there in Dallas for like 3 hours.
Ugh.
Yeah, it stunk. Yeah, I think after that experience, red eyes are the way to go. Just a straight shot.
Usually we get there like by 5 in the morning, and then we're drinking by 6 a.m. Just
Hell
saying. It's
Hell yeah, my kind of people right there, man. I'm telling you.
I love morning drinking at Vegas.
I don't know. I don't think people would look at you weird if you weren't drinking in the morning in Vegas.
Yeah.
He's not from here.
I've only been to Vegas once, and I was like 12. So I've always wanted to go. Now that I'm older, to experience it. I'm from this perspective.
That goes here like this.
It is a good time.
Sounds like it.
I mean, the food alone is just out of this world. So
my PC has a new motherboard, the ASRock B55M Steel Legend, and a 500-watt Thermaltake Smart RGB. Do I need the extra 4-pin connector in order for the motherboard to work with the new CPU and RAM?
You have a 500-watt power supply? That's...
Might need to increase that. It'd be my first suggestion. 500 watts, not a lot of power pull.
I would do that first too. You need a bigger power supply. Like anybody I tell or I talk to about builds, I try to convince them the minimum was 750. But now I'm like, I'm even on the fence about that. I'm like even telling people, now I would probably just go minimum 850. But now that the 4090s are out, I'm like, dude, your minimum is probably 1,000, and that's it. Just call it a day. And you won't have to worry about anything anymore.
In this PC, Marculo, we're putting a 1,000 watt series plus gold. Yeah, you went safe with the 1,000 Sixers for sure. 1,000 is great. 1,000 is absolutely amazing. You can do everything with 1,000, I would say, for the most part. 850 is pretty good too. I would say 850 to 1,000 is a good safe space to be.
If you're investing in like a 30 series graphics card and you're not looking to opt up to like a 4,000 card right now, 850 watt is perfectly fine. I would even say 750 watt you're good with. I mean, if you're gonna go like 3090 or something, then 850 watt to 1,000. But you can run a 3060, 3070, 3070 Ti, even a 3080 on a 750 watt power supply and be fine. But 850 watt, I would say now 850 watt is more like the standard of what I would recommend people to put in their systems.
Tell PJ to eat a fart from Terry.
Arroyo.
He just said, "Tell PJ to eat a fart from Terry. He will understand."
He's like Thanos. He's like, I don't even know who you are.
Arroyo. If he says yes,
He said yes.
So, Terrence Arroyo. What's up? What's up? Hello, Terrence. So, Towelliee, that's a funny story. This guy, Terrence, that's on the stream right now, I knew him. We worked together many years ago. And tell me the irony that his name is Terrence and my name is Philip, and we have the exact same birthday.
Hell?
So, every year, we used to have a bulletin board in the cafeteria that they would put everybody's birthdays up. And I would go in the cafeteria and take our pictures off and put 2 pictures of Terrence and Philip from South Park on the wall. So that's how we would always greet ourselves every single morning. Hello, Terrence.
He said you got in trouble for it too.
Oh yeah, always. I still get in trouble, dude. Nothing's changed.
Bad Religion, appreciate you for coming through. Glad to see your PC's working well. If you do have your Origin PC built, you said you're thinking about another one built soon. Excuse me. Also, keep in mind you also can use your Evolve program to upgrade that unit. If you reach out to support, you can do the upgrade through Evolve. Can PJ explain how all the fans work with each other?
You plug them in, and then it takes power, and then you hit the power button, and they all turn on. Is that what you were asking? Can you be a little more specific about what you mean?
This
Like, how
PC
do
is
they all function at the same time? All the fans, even though there's 2 different controllers, they're all running through IQ. The commander core actually holds up to 6 fans. It's just there's 10 fans in the system. You need to have a secondary hub. So the first 6 fans, the 6 in the front, are all running off your commander core. The other 4 will be running off the secondary one. So you have a fan controller here, and this is your RGB hub. This is not necessarily going to show up on the IQ. This is actually going to be running based off your board. So this is a 4 adjustable header fan control that plugs into the board. So anything on the board itself, if it ramps up, if the system gets hot, those will tell these 4 fans to ramp up. IQ will pick this up and recognize it. So with this and this, I can simultaneously make all the lighting work at the same time. It's just this one here at the bottom is actually going to control the first 6 fans here, which is kind of what I want. I want IQ to monitor this setup here. So whenever your Towellee's actually in game or doing something with the system, he can actually go back to IQ whenever he wants, and he can monitor the temps through IQ. It does everything for you. IQ's pretty dope. I know it can be a pain in the butt sometimes, but once you actually get it up and running and you're familiar with it, it's pretty cool. There's people swearing at me right now.
So I saw some questions in the chat. No, this PC that is being built currently is not a giveaway PC. This is Towellee's personal build. Yeah. We have a PC that we did last week that was a giveaway PC that will be going live November 28th. The link that I just posted in the chat is our current active giveaway that Origin PC is running with Intel for an Intel 13th Gen PC. However, Towellee's PC will be going live on the 28th of November. And then this one is going straight to the man himself because it's a beefy PC that he's going to use for his setup.
That there is Daddy's PC.
And even this one, guys, like telling you, even the giveaway PC, it might be in a 4000 series case, but that thing is a little monster itself. Don't let the size of the case fool you. That thing's a beefy little monster. What did we put, a 3070 Ti in that?
3080.
We do a 3080.
Yeah, we
did a
did
3080 in it. Did a 3080 in it. It's got 32 gigs of memory. It runs on a 12900K. I mean, it's not it's not a weak system in any sense. It's just not this one.
Yeah, exactly. It's just not a 4090. It's crazy because like even like a 3080, that's like years future proof, man. Like
yeah. I mean, anybody who has a 3080 or 3090 Ti right now and jumps to a 4090, like you didn't even use the full potential of the length of time that system would have lasted you. You're just like, it's just it blows me away. Just sometimes people just have to have the newest of the new, and there's no rhyme or reason for it. And hey, more power to you. If you can afford this stuff, great, dude. But it's just, it blows my mind like how fast this technology moves. And then when you go online and anybody pops out like, hey, we're coming out with something new, most people are like, I have to have it. And then you ask them, what specs do you have in there? and they're already rocking a 12900K with maybe 64 gigs of memory, the best M.2s you can get, the best, best graphics card, everything that money can buy. But they're like, oh, I need to have that 3090 because I'm not getting what I want out of the system. And I'm just scratching my head like, what? That's crazy.
That's true.
Let's do this here. And then drop the screw. Cool. Let's take this off because that annoys the hell out of me.
I have to go at least 5 years before upgrading again. I'm jumping from a 1080 to a 4090. Sheesh! That is a jump. Yeah, I have a 2070 Super that I've been thinking about upgrading, but I think the first thing I definitely need to upgrade on my personal build is my memory, and forget what else. PJ told me something else I should upgrade to, but memory was the first one.
No, I told him buy a whole new PC.
Just
trash.
throw it in the window. Just throw it in the window.
Trash.
It's kind of crazy depending on like what you stream is like kind of like different people have different builds. Like you'll go to a Battlefield or Modern Warfare 2, and people talking about, oh yeah, I just got the 4090 Ti, but because we play an 18-year-old MMORPG as our main game, people are like, yeah, I run WoW on a toaster or on the 750 Ti, and it's like 750 Ti. It's insane. How old is that, right? Like,
I had a buddy come by the other night, and I got my racing wheel, and we were talking about PC specs, and he tells me, I know he was playing Modern Warfare when I spoke to him before he came over, but he tells me when he gets to my house, he's still running what the hell was it? He's got an 8700K, and he's running two 980 Ti's and SLI, and he's playing Warzone, or he's playing Call of Duty on it with no problem. He says, yeah, it would look better if I upgrade it, but he doesn't have any lag. It doesn't glitch. There's no tearing. I was mind blown by that. I was like, dude, you're still rocking a 980 Ti and it still works with no problem. I was like, that's awesome, man. But would he like to upgrade? Of course. But it's still running, so he ain't mad.
True.
Where are we at currently on this build, PJ?
Mounting the power supply and all the cables to the motherboard.
big power supply.
Is it beefy?
That's all right.
Was it RM1000X?
Where can I read on the Evolve program?
Evolve program's pretty dope, man. If you're an Origin PC customer, I would highly recommend anybody to get the Evolve program. If anybody's not familiar with what that is, that's pretty much a plan that we offer. Like, let's say, for example, you had let's say last year you bought a 3080 Ti from us and you're in your system and you're rocking it and you're super happy. But oh crap, here comes Origin. They come out with the 4090 Ti and you want that 4090 Ti. With the Evolve program, you can actually contact us, let us know. We'll confirm that you're a part of the Evolve program. We will buy back your 3080 Ti. And with the difference of that cost, you'll be able to buy a 4090. So whatever money we buy back the 3080 Ti for, you pay the difference for your 4090. We can send it to you. You can install it yourself, or you can actually send the system back to us, and we'll actually install it for you and send it back. We'll do some updates. We'll do the testing on it to make sure it works, and then send it back to you. But either way, it doesn't affect your warranty, even if you send it to you to do it yourself. We actually encourage the customers to actually put their hands in their systems. We want them to actually experience what it's like to actually do the maintenance or the routine stuff, or help even when you're diagnosing a problem. That's why we always encourage everybody to actually put their hands in the system themselves. We want you to know, this is your rig, this is your stuff. You should be familiar with it.
I did not know y'all did that.
The Evolve program?
The more you know.
Are you tripping, dude? Dude, of course.
It's been like 7 years. I did not know y'all do that.
That's been around since the day I started.
What?
Yep.
Out of here.
Nope. All right, I'm leaving. Bye.
Where is it on the website?
You told me to get out of here. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
I did not know that was a thing.
Yeah. I think we do a 1, 2, and 3 year Evolve upgrade. So if you buy the 3 year, anytime within the 3 years, if you buy it, I think it would make sense if you bought it within the 3 year span, and let's say you did a 2080 Ti and you rock for 3 years right before that Evolve program goes up, and you see a 4090 come up, you're like, oh, I want that. And you turn around and you can make that deal.
Sick. That is sick.
Yeah, dude, you can't go wrong with that. and the 24/7 support. So if you did do that, then you can contact your 24/7 support and be like, hey, I don't know how to install this. And it's like, dude, we'll guide you right through it. And then our guys on the other end will actually help you set that entire thing up.
I got an Origin PC about a year and a half ago with the 3070 in it. I don't know if I'm eligible for the Evolve program. I believe it's everyone that purchases an Origin PC is eligible, correct, PJ?
Everybody is eligible. You have to opt in for it. But if you're not sure if you opt in for it or not, you might want to contact a sales rep and give them your order number, and they might be able to look for you, confirm or not if you're eligible for that now. Because if you did do it, and if you did opt for it and you didn't do it, chances are that it might have expired. And I'd be lying to you if I told you that's something you can actually opt back in again. I don't want to tell you yes and then lie to you about that. I don't know if we have any sales. If we have any sales team that's actually on watching right now, maybe they can answer that question for us.
Owasu, thank you for the sub with Prime. Appreciate the sub. Thank you for that sub. See you later, Chick Drummer. Thank you for hanging out. Towelliee, have you gotten to use the Voyager laptop at all?
No, I think after my girlfriend's done with her Halloween stream, she's gonna record me doing the unboxing and just kind of going over it basically, and then I'm probably gonna start hitting it up.
Nice.
I saw it. I opened it up. I saw the case. The lid is insane. I love that lid.
It's a beautiful. It's a really beautiful laptop. Like it was like Corsair were not allowed to make a very high quality laptop, and they did justice in it. It's a really beautiful setup. The feeling of it, the way it opens up, the keyboard, the mechanics, they really outdid themselves with that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna during the marathon. I'm gonna be giving away my old laptop from Origin.
Oh, look at that! Damn, bro, somebody's gonna come up on some Origin PC stuff.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be crazy. And that one's pretty good too. That one's you guys built that one for me custom too. And that was like a 2080 inside. And
can I sign up for this? I want to win that laptop.
You can.
Hell yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah. I think it's the it's the Evo 17S.
Oh wow, what a 2080 in it.
Yeah.
Is that the ones that we were selling with the desktop processors, or is that the actual laptop? It's an Evo, right? Not an Eon.
I gotta look.
Is it a bulky laptop or very thin and light?
It's not. You know what? I think it is an Aeon. No, it's an Aeon. Here, I'm looking at the
Eon 17X.
Yes.
The Eon 17X are dope laptops. If nobody's familiar with those Eon laptops, Origin PC at the time was selling with desktop processors. So that laptop that Towellee's might be giving away in the future is a desktop processor with a removable and upgradable graphics card. And just he happens to have the best graphics card you can get in the moment for that. So there'd be no reason to even upgrade it. You can get a 2080 Ti in a laptop with a desktop proc. You might be able to upgrade it and put it like I don't know, what do we put, like a 10th gen in there maybe? 2080, maybe a 10th, probably a 10th gen?
Yeah, I think
maybe an 11?
I think it's 10, yeah.
You upgrade the drivers on that thing, you can put an 11th gen processor in there and it'll still be rocking.
Yeah, I haven't officially decided because I definitely want to give the Voyager some time and see how it goes with that one.
Okay, yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Latest and greatest. So I probably just have to I guess reformat the old one. And
what you can actually probably do is you would have to format it. You definitely would have to format it. I was gonna say maybe just swap them, but then I thought to myself, I was like, no, that might not be as easy as I'm making it out to be. So yeah, formatting it or just maybe just taking your drive out and putting it into something else.
Now, which are the gaming laptops that you guys were able to put like full? Because my girlfriend, when she streams, she does her cooking streams downstairs, and she uses like one of the first laptops y'all ever made for me, and it is like a 30-pound laptop, double brick for power.
That was an Eon. I don't know what year that was. So that was probably one of our
pre-Corsair for sure.
So I was probably Eon 17. It wasn't an SLX, right? Because the SLX ones were the desktop replacements. Those are the ones that actually had dual GPUs in them.
Yes, that's what she has. 2 1080s in there.
Oh yeah, and you got an SLX.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Those are called desktop replacements.
Yeah, she's been streaming on that for like 5 years now. Like it's insane.
And it works perfectly fine, I bet.
Yeah, it's a beast. It just I used to, before you guys started giving me some good laptops, like the ones that were new from past that. I remember I used to take that computer to Vegas to stream from, and it was just like a 40-pound bag. Like it was so heavy.
I had to do that for PAX a few years back. We were promoting one of the Mortal Kombat games that had come out, and we had an SLX that they wanted us to take. It was me and our old photographer Omar. I don't know if you've ever met Omar before, but he went with me, and we were like the whole time we were bickering back and forth between that backpack. I was like, you carry it. No, you carry it. I don't want to carry it. I carried it to the airport. You carry it to the hotel. Dude, it was crazy. That laptop weighs at least like 20 pounds.
They're heavy.
Then you have to carry 2 power bricks with it. And that made it all the more exciting.
So is there more cabling in this build than the giveaway build?
No.
To do?
Well, kind of. I mean, because I added 4 extra fans, but other than that, no, it's going to be the exact same amount of cables.
All right.
Oh, and this too, because I have to add the extra 4 fans. So you got these. It's not a lot of extra cabling. Let's see, and then let's go here.
Will PJ put the front panel on at the end? I'm curious to see how it looks. Yeah, I'll be sure to have him put it on at the end.
The front panel, I can actually put the front panel on now because I'm pretty much done here. The cases all come with a filter, so if you get any filter dust, you can actually take this off. You can put get an air can and clean it all up. You can even wash it with water. Just make sure it fully dries before you put it back. And then it's magnetic, so it just sticks right on. And then our front plate, I wish I had it. Look, so you guys can see the difference. I actually have a black one here. So the standard one that we would use looks like this. So that's a standard Corsair panel, so you guys can get the idea. Origin's new panel that we put on the cases, it's so we can actually tell the distinction between an Origin PC and a Corsair system. So we created this one. And it's got like a point to it at the end. It kind of curves out.
Yeah,
And
that's
then you got
hot.
the Origin logo here at the bottom. It is pretty dope. And when you physically see it, it actually looks really cool on the case. And we got your power supply, RM1000X. Big beefy boy. I'm gonna get the cables and plug them in now. Oh, I forgot. You need to take 4 PCI cables. Yay, NVIDIA. That's another PLC cable. 1, 2, 3. That's supposed to have 4?
I really loved the carries you guys took into putting the system in a wooden crate. It was nice to see my rig arrive in that, knowing how UPS and FedEx treat stuff at times. Exactly, they kick them bad. They do everything to those shipments. So it's shipped with extreme care. Hello, Luke Miola. This cable management is next level. Yeah, shout out PJ. PJ is really, really, really good when it comes to cable management. It's his favorite thing to do.
This thing takes 4 PCI. This is wild, dude.
How many? 4?
The 4090 takes 4 PCI cables. Usually I would just, part of me is just like, I would grab one and then just daisy chain them together, but you need 4 cables. Because somebody wanted a 4090. Ooh.
Oh, man.
It's all good, man.
Hey, it's what they tell me. They're like, hey, man, look, this is what you got to work with. Use it before you lose it. Like, you know,
I would too. You're crazy if you don't, man. I'm with you 100% on that.
Yeah, I was able to get the viewers a PC, get myself a PC, and I'm good.
Hell yeah, bro. Dude, I don't know. All your viewers, shout out to Towelliee, dude. I don't know how many other guys you follow that when they upgrade something on themselves, they're like, hey, now that I got this newness, I'm going to pass on the one that you guys helped support me with to get before. Now it's going to be in one of your hands. That's a hell of a guy right there, bro. Shout out to Towelliee and his whole following team, man. You guys are awesome for helping this guy out be who he is today.
I definitely appreciate every single one of them.
And as do we, because if not for them, you wouldn't be here. And if you weren't here, we wouldn't be doing this for you.
True. The beautiful relationship.
Cables, yay. That goes here. That goes in there. Look how easy that was. Did I make it look easy? God damn right I did.
That looks like so many cables. Holy hell.
No, I'm gonna take care of them all right now. You have nothing to worry about.
I'm pretty sure you all have made us a marathon giveaway PC or laptop since like 2015 for sure. I think it was. Let's see, what was it? Like 2 computers and 2 laptops in those 4 expansions.
But this is, I gotta say, this is, what have you done with it? Well, so your girlfriend's using your first original laptop that we gave you.
Yeah.
She's also using your first desktop.
She's using the build before this recent one you guys made me. So hers is I know it's a 2080 Ti. It's the one that the side panel was like my face, but like Alliance and Horde colors.
Yes, I remember that one. I actually have, because we made 2 copies of that. So one of your heads is on our wall in the back.
Get out of here.
Yeah, because when we first originally started doing the UV prints, the material that we were using wasn't fantastic. So when we would lay a print on it, the finish of it, even if you breathe wrong on it, it would flake off because we weren't using the right promoter to put on it. And once we corrected that, we actually made a second one, and that one was sent to you. But the first one, if it had like a nick or a chip, we didn't want to throw it away. So the guy in the back with me at the time, we were like, look, we don't want to get rid of this. So we would hang them on the walls like souvenirs. Dude, I got Wolfenstein panels, I got Doom panels, I got your panel on there, I got Siam, I got was it a Gassy Mexican? Dude, every panel that we've ever done, if it made a mistake, we put it up on the wall. I got one from OBJ, an Odell Beckham Jr. one. I had a mock-up panel, looks super dope, and we sent it to him to see if he liked it, because it was blue with his logo on it, and then it had like a transparency through it, to where you can see the light inside the case, and it looks super awesome. But we sent it to him, and he was like, "I don't like it." So I grabbed it, okay, and I hung it up on my wall.
That sounds like OBJ.
And he didn't like it. And I was like, "Dude, I was like, what are you or whatever."
All right.
What do you know? No, all right, never mind.
Tell Towelliee he can finally run ultra settings on WoW now.
Hey, Towelliee, you can run ultra settings on WoW now.
Oh, nice. WoW's kind of weird with like graphic settings. It's true though. Like on WoW, I never run full maxed out settings because I have to have efficiency for when you're like raiding and stuff like that. You don't have any kind of like issues. So I always go high instead of ultra. Even they have ray tracing in WoW now, and I don't even have that enabled. I enabled it for a little bit, and it's like, yeah, I see a little sunspot here. That's kind of cool.
There was a video that Linus did with his staff playing a game, asking him how he liked the AK settings from a 4090. And everybody was like, dude, this is amazing, man. It looks really great. And then he goes back and tells them, yeah, well, you're not playing on a 4090. You're actually playing on a 1080, it wasn't even maxed out.
Wow.
Like they were still playing on 4K settings. So I guess the moral of that story is like, for people who aren't going to be able to tell the difference, it doesn't make sense for you to go buying something so outlandish. That's why I won't buy a 4090, because I personally couldn't tell you the difference. I could get a 3080 and put it in there, and you could tell me it's a 4090, and I'd be like, oh, dope, it's awesome. I really would.
It's true.
Let's see. So this guy here. Oh, wow. I forgot about that guy. All right, so this one has to go here. We got to shove our hand in here. This part sucks. Come on. Turn your man hands into little baby ones. Did I get it? Did I get it? I'd be lying if I said this part's the best part. When you got finally something screwed in, you're like, oh, I forgot to plug that in. Now you gotta like kind of cram your hand in there. One, and
I almost have good air conditioning. I sweat easly when I go into.
I'm sweating my butt off right now, dude. This room starts cold, and then the ambient temp just starts to get up. And so if we have like 5, 6 people in here, and we're trying to do a live stream, we're like, 3 of you get out. We need the air.
I need to breathe.
Yeah, man. right, so
The reason why it's I think it's Eternal 47. We are currently in the process of changing the specs for our PC, our streaming PC. So that's why we removed the hyperlink at the moment for the specs.
Yeah, the old streaming PC needs to be upgraded. I'll be doing that soon. Just need to get some things worked out first and double check that I can take care of that. But I don't have that taken care of. Hopefully by the next stream, the system will be upgraded.
When will this one go out, you think, after all you guys do your QC or QA stuff and stuff?
This one here, since I already have the UV print done, we're on Monday. I could probably get this thing out for you by Thursday or Friday.
It's all right.
Hell yeah, man.
I want to have it here in the house before I go to Vegas. So
When are you going to Vegas? Like, what's the deadline?
November 12th.
No, dude, I'll have it out way before that.
Yeah, that's November. No, let me look at my calendar.
I got you.
Yeah, November 10th.
Yeah, I'll start benchmarking this as soon as I walk out the door today. So once I leave here, what time is it right now? 5:22. Yeah, before I walk out the door today, I'll start benchmarking it.
Oh, yeah, usually you leave that stuff on overnight, right? The benchmarking.
It'll do a 5-hour overnight benchmark, and then once that completes, we run a program called OCCT, which is like a individual burn-in. So then we'll run that for 12 hours straight, and that right there will run everything for 3 hours. I think it's 3 hours. No, 2 hours in. So it'll run a 2-hour burn-in on your CPU, your GPU, your memory, the power supply. It goes through the entire system, and then once that's done, it'll give us the whole test results, letting us know, if it had any failure points or if something throttled or overheated. It's a pretty cool program.
Yes, Towelliee has been made aware. PJ is building this PC with extreme care, and we shouldn't have any issues with the 4090 with the power cable. How are our laptops, PJ? How would you say our laptops are?
I like our laptops. I think I actually purchased one. I've had it for maybe a year and a half, now 2 years. Mine has an 11th gen in it, and mine has a 3080. It's actually better than my desktop at home, which is embarrassing. But it runs great, and I take it with me pretty much everywhere. All my work trips. I use it as a gaming PC / my workstation. So when I do go out on business trips or actually have to go out of town, that's my laptop to use for everything. So and I enjoy it. So I haven't had any issues with it. But like all laptops, you have to take the good with the bad. So if you're running and you're trying to get a performance-based laptop, the one thing you need to understand is that it's gonna be, when it starts hitting certain temperatures, it's gonna ramp up and it might get loud. But that's something you're gonna have to accept. Especially, just gotta keep in mind, I'm playing on a laptop that's this thin. That's this thin, and it's pushing out these amazing graphics. If the only thing I have to worry about is just these fans ramping up, then so be it. Put your headphones on.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of my first streams at different Vegas with the laptop, it ran beautifully. Graphics were amazing. People were like, "Oh, this is like your home style setup with the how good it looks." But for me personally, I had to put my headset on because you could hear those laptops. Like the whole room can hear it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody right now, especially unless they'll get like ones with like vapor chambers, those are going to be the more cooler systems. But even then, those fans are still ramping up and giving a loud sound. So I mean, technology is going to have a little more time or ways to actually get those systems to be super quiet. And do my little signature thing here like this, because I like to do that. I think it makes them look great. I'm gonna come over here with my zippies. We do this. One, put 2 more. Two and 3.
I noticed the Origin site does not have the overclock option anymore. Do they still overclock? We do, Angry Gamers, if you call, I believe, right, PJ? If they call us for it.
To my knowledge, we don't do overclocking. That would have to be something that you would have to maybe, like Adam said, maybe contact the support to see if that's something they would do. But we don't offer it on the website per se, because to be honest with you, there's really no. To be honest with you, I mean, as far as when you're purchasing a system from us, there's really no reason to do it, because there's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no more give on those processors. You know, like they're reaching a certain threshold already. Back in the day, it made sense because you can actually run something on idle and you get like 60, 70 degrees. Then you can bump it up to where you can get 70, 80 degrees to overclock it. But now systems right out the box, when you set them up, you're running 70, 80 degrees or 80 degrees on point. That's the main level you want to get. Unless you're trying to get 95, 100 degrees, that's a dangerous threshold. So what we do is we don't offer it, but it's a risk that the customer itself wants to take. And if I think, like Adam said, if that's something you actually call and make a request, I think they'll do it. But I don't know if there's any like cautionary procedures or like forewarnings, or maybe if that's something that might ruin your warranty. That I don't know exactly how that works. So I don't want to be the person to tell you, yeah, we still offer that and we'll do it for you. I personally am not an overclocking guy. I wouldn't overclock any of my systems. I don't see the reason to. Again, if that's something that for somebody else who can see that physically, then then more power to you. But I guess myself, I wouldn't physically see any difference if I overclock my system or not. I would say if I had a lower end system that I wanted to beef up to like actually support and be stable, then I might do that. But with these new systems itself, I really don't see the reason to actually want or need to overclock anything. These things work and run perfectly fine without it. I just think you're adding unnecessary stress to the system by overclocking it.
It's a full Corsair system. I mean, obviously minus the GPU, CPU, motherboard. For any parts that can be Corsair parts, we have Corsair parts. Obviously, since we are owned by Corsair, so we offer everything Corsair that on our site. It's triggering that those fans are not leveled.
Which fans aren't leveled? These? Because I like triggering people. I'll leave them just like that for you. Here, let me do you a favor because, gosh, the last thing I want is somebody to feel triggered.
I look inside my
Towelliee, were you triggered?
like 8 months maybe.
I'm pretty sure Towelliee didn't even notice it.
No, of course not. Like
it's for all my OCD fans out there. Let me show you how I take care of that real quick.
Peach is about to go off. Like, all right, bro. All right, you want it? I'm gonna give it to you. Here you go.
Out of curiosity, does Origin update the motherboard drivers to the current drivers before shipping? Yes. If there is drivers to be upgraded, then they will. If there's nothing, obviously, if a driver update comes out during shipment, there's nothing they can do. But if there is drivers to be updated before they leave the warehouse, then they will be updated.
There you go. You're trigger free now.
Done and done. For me, like I would have never noticed that because you closed that panel anyway, so I'm not gonna open that side for nothing. Like
it wasn't this; it's that whoever said that they were triggered. I had the radiator on the back fan. I had it set at its lowest point here on the back. So what they were looking at was these 3 sets of fans were lower than these 3.
Oh,
So
okay.
apparently it was very triggering to them. I don't like that. A part
And
of me
they're
was like,
and they're trying to say it's still not perfect. Hey guys, Towelliee is saying it's okay, so we're gonna say that it's okay. Okay, guys.
And furthermore,
I need to chill.
I can't go any higher. So I don't know what you want me to do. How about this? Show me how you would build your system, and then show me new things.
Right.
I'm always up for learning stuff, but I mean, to be honest with you, if you're just on here to troll and joke, I'm a really good troll myself.
Yeah, I prefer not to learn and let PJ do everything.
I prefer not to learn. I want you to learn, dude.
Dude, you have no idea. This is
like I don't want to learn anything. I just like the way he does it and be done with it.
Exactly.
Hey, support, if you're listening to this, when Towelliee calls and complains about something, put me on the phone with him because I want him to actually learn how to do it.
Oh no.
How about that for a live stream? I'm calling support so they can help guide me through it. This is number 4. All right. So here we go, dude. This is the last part of this build. It all comes down to this part right here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Take a hammer to it, like how Towelliee does. Yeah, we'll use a hammer on it.
And you didn't just get Eddie 4090. You got the creme de la creme of 4090s.
Oh,
That's my personal opinion.
which one's this one? What makes it like different?
Hmm?
What makes it different? Is it like
It's the original,
what's the original one? All right, nice.
straight from NVIDIA. And we can love or hate NVIDIA. You can be upset with them all you want, but damn, they make a beautiful graphics card.
That is so big, bigger than the goddamn tower almost.
You want it? Hold on. Here. This is sitting next to the tower.
That's ridiculous. That's insane.
And then everybody, there you go. RTX 4090. She is pretty. And then again, if nobody saw the last stream, there's a reference to show how big it is. It is the size of my forearm.
Gee.
Now the part
What
that
4090 brands does Origin use? Is that are we?
whatever we get our hands on, to be honest.
Yeah. We have PNY. We have Founders
PNY, Gigabyte,
Editions.
MSI, Asus,
Yeah.
whoever makes a 4090, we can get our hands on it, we'll get it. So do you see now you have plenty of space, Towelliee? Look at all that. Makes it kind of look small when you put it in this case.
So where's that extra PCI slide I need for my capture cards? Oh, it's like right underneath it, right?
Right here. I even think you can grab the bottom one.
Too
directly
soon,
below.
Christian. Too soon.
Actually, right
Christian.
here, dude. You can actually set it on this one. It'll be directly below the fan, which I don't think I'd recommend that. I would sit it right here on the last by 8 slot. That way you have a nice gap. You want this fan down here to be able to breathe. If you have your capture card sitting right below it, you might be choking a little bit.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
That's it.
Crucian said, except EVGA, right? Is that too soon? Too soon. Too soon. Way too soon.
Damn.
I mean, I know it's an uppercut and all, but rightfully so. Only you, Crucian, can make that uppercut. Only Crucian can do that. Shout out to Crucian, man. You know what, dude? If not for him, I don't think I would have my racing setup. I need everybody to know that, bro. This guy, I mean, I've known Crucian since I've been working here, and he has gone well above and beyond, like hooking me up and helping me out with certain stuff. And he's the one who got me that wheel. And dude, thank you so much for that. You have no idea how many hours of joy you brought me. I will definitely show you the hospital, but once that thing yokes out of my hand and rips my wrist out, oh yeah. And then, like I said before, there you go. Your 4 individual PCI slots, Towelliee. Or PCI cables. So I'm gonna probably take, let's see how we do this.
Can we request which one we want, Angry Gamers? I believe it's usually based on what we have at the time. It's just based on what's in inventory.
If you go to the website and you actually look up the GPU, you'll notice that actually the GPU itself doesn't specify what kind of GPU it is. It's like I said, because they're so hard to get their hands on. If you were waiting for a specific GPU, we couldn't guarantee you that we can get that GPU in our hands or how long it would take us to get that GPU. So if we were to do that, you would be sitting at home waiting for your system to be shipped because you were waiting for that ROG 4090 that it took us who knows how long to get our hands on. So like I said, if whatever 4090 or 4080 or whatever GPU it may be, whatever's available at the time is what we offer. That's why we don't put a specific what brand GPU, what brand manufacturer they offer. If it's a 4090, we'll get you a 4090, but it's pretty much the luck of the draw at the time.
Crucian said your sim rig needs personal and insurance and personal injury. He told me, Crucian, when we were at the office last week on Friday, he was telling me about it, and he's like, yeah, I could dislocate my wrist if I take a hard turn too hard, and just.
I cranked the Newton meter up to him.
I think I lost everyone's audio.
I was muted. Can you hear me, Towelliee?
Oh yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, I was muted by accident. The mic is dead. I think PJ's headset is dead. So did the chat hear me say when I was telling Crucian that? Oh, I think yes.
Yeah.
There might be a bit of echo now, chat. Coxicane, we already confirmed with Towelliee that the PC is okay, so we are going to proceed with the fans like that.
What is everyone's deal? Like, it looks
They can't hear you. Apparently, they can only hear me. I don't think that mic is integrated into. I could technically get out of my chair and try and get his. Oh, oh, well, we got me. Yeah, PJ mics seem to have died. That's from fans. 7,000 X is what I got. They don't offer the 1,000D. PJ is going to be revived. Chat, bear with us.
this is where the chat would spam free PJ.
Hashtag free PJ.
Hashtag free PJ. Yeah, let it be known that that hashtag actually started and was given birth on our first live build stream.
Wait, by you?
Yeah, we started that. I'm pretty sure
Oh wow! I didn't know who started. I just heard about it.
because we were the first live build. So I think PJ was like, yeah, they got me here working like a slave on these computers, and we were like, free PJ, and then it was just like a hashtag. It just started happening.
PJ stands for peanut butter jam. No, no. I'm not going to expose what PJ stands for. I'll let PJ make the decision. PJ's nickname is Hugo. I'm dead. Is your nickname Hugo, PJ? Hugo? Isn't that juice?
Well, that's my name.
I got a minor in Spanish in college. I'm glad to see that I passed the test with flying colors. We can hear PJ now. He's back. What mic am I using? This is an Elgato Wave 3 Smoking Cactus. No, he's not back. He went away. We heard him for a second. Can barely hear him. That means you're hearing him through my mic, not through his mic. Because what is the case? This is a 5000D. 2A. Do we hear PJ? No. Yes. No. PJ talk for the people.
He was there for a quick second before.
Do not. No hearing. No. Got it. No, we do not hear him. Cool. I'm triggered by other people's triggers. Hemsy said, I'm triggered because you're triggered, that we're both triggered about the fans. Time to pay respects for PJ's mic. F in the chat to pay respects to PJ. Or a Dorito. Dorito works.
Doritos good.
Oh, I haven't eaten today. All I've eaten is a Pop-Tart, so. Are y'all not using the 90-degree graphics card power plug? PJ can't talk. I'm not sure what PJ is using.
90-degree power plug?
Yes.
No.
No. We're not. PJ just doesn't want to talk anymore. No, that's not the case. Looks like the Corsair extension for the 4090s. Actually getting a 4090, worrying about the small chance of a fire. I hear open mic, maybe PJ now. PJ, try talking. Talk. Negative. Yo. Yo, chill. I heard you. They didn't hear you. The 4090 with 3 fans is so damn huge. Wishing PJ luck on cable management with all those power cables, but that is, like I said, that is PJ's favorite thing to do, which is usually not people's favorite thing to do, but yeah, that is his favorite thing to do when it comes to building a PC, which is the tedious part.
Still in awe of how big that thing is. It's so massive. But it's actually like intimidating to a point like where like when I get the PC, I might not even just look at it because it'll be just kind of scary just to like stare at it.
Yeah. Yeah, just turn on and stare at it.
Yeah, just press the power
Look
button.
at it.
Don't even look inside. Just leave it alone. And look at that. That's good.
PJ's back. We can hear PJ.
Testing.
Got it. Like earlier, my girlfriend walked by. She's like, "Is that the GPU?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
It's the size of his forearm.
That's the GPU. Yes. That is the GPU.
And then she walked away, and you can hear her loud down the hallway. That's not fair.
Yeah, she's about to get a 3090. Like,
She's already telling her friends right now, Towelliee. She's like, wait till he's not around. I'm just going to swap the PCs and I can even know the difference.
I won't. I probably wouldn't. Like,
Hey, babe, did you do anything down here? No. Okay, I figured you wouldn't.
go to her room and I just see a huge brick in her fucking computer. Like, that looks familiar.
Like, wait a minute. Where'd you get that? Do 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 do. Take the tape off.
Introducing the new 6090s. Comes with a direct splice into the power grid.
One day these things are going to be solar powered,
That would be cool.
right? That'd be
Imagine what your energy bill would be like. I mean, think about it right now. There's a couple of guys I watch on YouTube that do that they live like they travel the U.S. like in RVs. So imagine if you have an RV set up and you put yourself like a solar panel on the top, you can game off of it. Oh, am I missing something? I'm missing something, aren't I? Then even Towelliee wants to see it himself so bad, right?
Know it. Know it.
I got you right now. Hold on. I'm bringing it over.
Put it on, then turn it slowly.
What's your favorite Corsair case? Mine's probably the 4000 or 5000D. Either or of those. Those are my favorite. This is the 5000D that we're currently building in right now. How many watts are dedicated just for the 4090?
Oh, I think it's like 400 or 500 watts, something like that.
Yeah.
All right, chat, you ready for this? We're gonna put his panel on. Just like this way. Yeah, it's right there. All right, guys, what do you think?
I have a little bit of lag. I haven't seen it
What do you
yet.
think on that?
Oh,
like
come
that?
on. What is that?
It's corn, dude.
It's corn!
You like corn, right? You said to put corn panel. That's what
A
you said you
big
wanted.
lump of juice. It has the juice.
Oh.
Corn. That's what you wanted. You said you wanted a corn panel because you like that I love corn thing. That's what Adam said. No, that's not it. Oh snap! I think we screwed up, guys.
You said you wanted a troll for your chat to vote on.
Redo.
Redo it. Game over. It's fun. That was fun, guys. That was fun, guys. You can
So
you can stop now.
So the giveaway has been turned to a 4090 giveaway PC now?
I will gladly take it.
Due to Origin's mistake, we now have a 4090 on.
That was corny.
All right, guys. All right, stop playing with you guys. Here we go.
Boom.
Oh, God. You know what? You might have to delete the VOD after I say this, but I think I just nutted.
Hey, yo.
Hey, man, he's talking about cashews.
Yeah. I'm eating lots of cashews right now.
Exactly.
He's talking about that lactate.
Oh my
There you go,
God.
Towelliee. Look at that. There's your front cover too.
Beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, look at the other side. That's sick.
And then the last thing
That's the one I wanted to
is
make sure
just,
had the origin logo that I couldn't see.
clean up this stuff here. Let me show you how I clean things up here. So my tool here, my paperwork here, and then just get the rest and just.
It's corn.
That is
It's his paperwork. I need to keep that.
that's the bill to send Kevin.
You got that right, buddy.
The corn was better.
Damn. I love your fan base, Towelliee. They're a bunch of smartasses. I dig it.
Welcome to the streaming world. That's what your community always tends to be.
They're old and disgruntled like me.
Oh, wow, dude. He did that white. So if you got a black light in your room, this is going to pop, dude. Because we don't even have a black light in here. Look at that.
That's crazy. Good Lord.
There you go, man.
And this is without the LCD cooler. Don't forget, we have to put the LCD cooler still.
So,
Yeah. The OLED will go on, and that'll be perfectly fine. But your baby is good to go.
Towelliee took a hammer to the PC. I expect this to be opened with a hammer on stream.
Just don't be like Whistling. You know who Whistling Diesel is? Just don't go taking this outside and dropping it off a 4-story balcony. That guy likes that. If you're talking about, if you want to watch triggers, that guy has a trigger. And shut off. Yeah.
TJ's record of them always posting continues.
I want to say I've had one, but I think I played it off. Because I'm not going to not be like, oh, wow, the system's not turning on.
Towellee's PC magically doesn't get delivered by UPS?
Yeah, right.
It's because it was a corny. No.
You can't mess up a 70-pound crate, honestly.
You'd be surprised, my dude.
We've had some stories.
You'd be surprised. How about this one? Here's a good story for you. I shipped 2 systems out for, I think it was for TwitchCon, and we shipped those systems out as quick as we possibly could. No, I think it was for PAX. Those 2 systems happened to ship out with 12 systems that were supposed to be at a college right down the street from the delivery location that my 2 systems were supposed to go to. And what happened was the UPS driver delivered all the crates to that college.
Oh boy.
So we had to find out what the hell happened to those systems. Those are the 2 display PCs that we were going to have at PAX for people to see. And I was like, where is it? So they had to bust a crazy mission just trying to backtrack what they did. And they found out that the UPS driver he thought that all the crates were going to one location. He dropped them all off. So we had to go back and we contacted them like, no, hey, you know that really cool looking PC with all that components in there that you're not supposed to have? That's not yours. You got to give that back. So they ended up packing the system back up for us. The part that made me laugh was they literally unpacked it like, oh crap, this is for us.
Like, oh, this is sick. Like,
yeah. Oh, I think they messed up. I'm gonna leave it on for everybody to see. But yeah, guys, look, that monster is good. Oh, I had a power source.
Clap it up. That is
There you
awesome.
Oof, look at that. Look at the RGB. More RGB.
More colors.
More colors. Clap, clap. Ooh. We got a light switch up.
There you go.
Ooh.
Like a raven here.
Oh yeah. EDC Orlando is coming up. Not a fan of the black case. Why would it look better? Towelliee, are you a fan of the black case?
I can tell you firsthand that I've never built a white system for Towelliee.
No,
Every system has been black. I even think we did a red one for you once, right? We even put red panels on the system.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did one with red, but other than that, I don't recall ever doing a black system for you.
Yeah, it's always been a black system.
I mean, why would it be white? His hammer's up, man. He's a warrior. Warriors don't, it's not light. He's in the dark, man.
It's like t-shirts and sweaters, man. It's like if I see one speck of dust and it stands out, it'll drive me crazy. So it's like, I don't know.
I can agree with that too. Yeah, because once you actually start getting this, if you get a white system and somebody like rubs their greasy finger on it, then you get that ugly grease stain. You're like, if I had a black case, I wouldn't see that at all.
Yeah, exactly.
I get that 100%. No stains.
All right. Wow. PJ.
I'm on the floor. I have to picking up my trash.
Any final comments, concluding statements? Which PC did you enjoy building more between this and the giveaway PC?
The 4000 obviously is much easier to do. I mean, I'm getting a lot better with doing the 4000 and 5000 setups. 5000 isn't as bad as it used to be because I used to have complications just trying to figure out what path or what way I'm gonna actually wire and set everything up. But the 5000 setups aren't as bad. 4000 is very easy. I just prolonged that a little bit more on Friday because we need to stretch the stream out. But these aren't as bad. The bigger the system, the more wiring, and then it starts to tend to get a little more complicated. But these aren't as bad. These aren't bad. I enjoy doing all these setups. And like I said, let me one more time if anybody wants to see the cabling on the back.
That's crazy.
Look at that.
Dude.
Clean.
Oh, let me tell
You
you.
are watching a master at work. Go for it.
Who was the guy that said that they wanted you to move the radiator up?
I don't know who that was. That would be Adam that knows that.
Now, if you turn it around,
Hold on.
I have it now at its highest point. I can't go any higher.
Well, I know.
He was still telling me it's not high enough. I'm like, dude, I can't go any higher unless I shave these rails.
But check this out. Check this out. If you would have actually left it the way it was, right, then that lower fan would have been right in line with my logo on the other side.
Oh, look at that.
Take that, chat person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Coxicane.
Yeah, you can take that up with him on his stream.
Oh, he said move the front fans down. Yeah.
Hey, whenever you guys want to come over and do a little friendly build off with me, I'm more than happy to do it.
I will not be there to see it because I would lose. Anyway, Towelliee, concluding statements on your end.
Oh, what's up?
Any final
concluding
statements?
I mean, I'm always speechless when you guys build these PCs. When PJ builds my PCs, man, it's like it's incredible, and I'm always blessed to have you all, doing these for me every year. And hopefully next year, I'm back again, which I'm sure I will be, and we can make some more PCs and make some more magic happen on the stream. And so I
Hell
appreciate you.
yeah, dude. You know I'm down to do them for you. I mean, it's already an honor and a privilege to actually know that I built every single one of these systems for you since you've been here with Origin. So just knowing that is actually, that's I want to say that's a good medal to have hanging off my neck, because you're one of the more popular people on the stream. I have vertically challenged height, so I'm trying to. Now I look like Wilson again. Wilson. So, but thank you again for allowing me to do this, man. And I'll keep building them for you as long as you allow me to, man.
Oh, for sure. I can't wait to get this.
Yeah, I will let you know when it ships. I'll send you the shipping information as I always do on Twitter. As for concluding statements from me, I'm kind of in line with what PJ said. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to. Now, obviously, this is the second build I've been a part of, the giveaway PC being the first one, but I've heard nothing but good things about you prior to my time here with Origin PC, and obviously working with you has been an absolute pleasure. So I appreciate you, everything you do for us as well, being so easy to work with. And yeah, I can't wait for you to get this PC on your hands to improve your setup.
Go.
Let's go, buddy. Hammers up, everybody.
Hammers
Hope you
up,
guys
baby.
enjoyed the build.
All right, chat. Keep an eye out, as I mentioned, for November 28th for that giveaway to go live with the giveaway PC that PJ built last week. If you did not have a chance to check it out, you can check out our Twitch VODs, YouTube VODs, Twitter VODs, any of those to be able to see what that PC build looked like. We're going to go ahead and send this raid over to Luxthos today. Actually, I think we raided Bajira last stream, so I think we're going to do Luxthos this stream, since he's also from the WoW community. And we will have another stream coming soon. I believe that was our last for this week. We have one, I think, next week. So you should, if you guys are not following us on Twitter, any of our socials, be sure to check us out there to know when we are doing live builds. It will not be Towelliee related, unfortunately.
But Towelliee could always join if you got some free time. He wants to come on the
Towelliee
chat.
can always
More than
join,
welcome to jump
correct.
on, dude.
True.
But Towelliee, I know it's a busy man. Thank you for joining us today. Get some rest. I know you finished your stream and then came on here, so we appreciate you for hopping on. We will see you guys on the next live build. Happy Monday, or rest of the Monday. The day is over. We got over the hump, and we'll see you guys on the next build. Thank you guys for joining in, and have a good rest of your day.
Later, everybody.